Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. How can we doing pretty bad? That sucks, dude. I'm doing pretty good. But we are going to be jumping into Left to Suffer with a song called Overwhelming Power. This is for my live stream. Quite obviously there's like chat and all that shit on the screen, so it's kind of obvious, but I live stream every single Sunday. Feel free to jump into it. Come chat. It's around 9 PM UK time, generally speaking, but still, let's jump into this.
Total contact about 5 miles in front of you. 25 miles, angle 6.
Roger, that's the only one I've got right here where the pointer is.
But that is 6 weeks that the coffin was closed. Another never-ending story here, I suppose. Taking off my mask of the one I despise. So now I suffocate while I'm counting down my final days.
I'm guessing it's gonna get heavier, but we'll see. Yes. Alright, so before we get into it. So it starts off very metalcore, but I'm guessing it's going to go heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. As I know a lot of deathcore artists are literally in a lot of metalcore bands, like Dickie Allen from Infant Annihilator is literally in a few metalcore bands, which is kind of interesting. Heavier, most likely, dude. But still, I'm just going to lyrics and just see where we're going to go from here. I found it 6 feet deep and the coffin was closed. Like, so he dug up a grave, basically. Another never-ending story here, I suppose. Self-explanatory. We'll never find God if you close your eyes. Maybe, it depends how delusional you are, I guess. Taking off my mask to the one I despise. So is he taking off his mask to God who he despises? Maybe, potentially. Yes, I did read your comment with it, don't worry. Suffocating while I'm counting down my final days. Wishing on every star that you would leave me be. How much do you curse my name? Tuck your tail between your legs while you run away and hang your head in shame, sir. Like counting down, like suffocating, like, I don't know physically, but like suffocating maybe mentally. Like as you're counting down to those final days, like wishing that you would like leave this person be. I don't know. We need to keep going, we need to see exactly where it's going to go with the song, but like, we'll see. It's interesting so far. I'm waiting for it to drop, because it's going to drop. Is it around mental health? Okay. No, I figured that much for, like, you know, at the start of it. It's very much mental health, so that's good. Let's go.
See your cars running. Tuck your tail between your legs while you run away and burn your head in shame. Let's go through all your head while you try to find a reason to breathe. Let them silence by my consciousness from feeling this pain. And now I can't turn down the days I can remember. I cannot shake the memory.
Someone's coming, man. I can feel it. I can see it even. There it is. Ooh. Fuck. Ooh, well, that sounds painful. Oh shit, okay, let's pause it right now, okay. I need to breathe after that one, shit. That deepness was like, you know, when something goes from like fairly standard to so heavy in just in like a blink of an eye, that's so crazy. But still, I can definitely see, you know, the mental health aspects of it, like, I've got you on your heels while you're trying to find a reason to breathe. So he's speaking as if, like, you know, being the basically like the darkness of the brain being like, you know what, You're trying to run away from me, but I'm gonna chase you for all of your fucking life, literally, like being the depression, the mental health, the, you know, all of that stuff like going on in the brain. As I'm silenced by my consciousness refusing to speak, and now I'm counting down the days I can remember. I can't escape the memory. Yeah, so it's like, you know, like, I don't know if you've ever experienced it in your life, like I hope not for a lot of people, but, you know, when you have something really fucking terrible happen, and you just have a memory that's just like lodged into your head and you just can't quite escape it. Like, it's just always there. Like, whenever you close your eyes, it's there, and you just can't escape it. It's just always there. Like, for like the rest of your fucking life, it's gonna be there. Like, you can try and like get away from it, but it's just always in that kind of way, and that's what this song is making me think of. Like, because I've experienced that. I'm sure a lot of people have experienced that, where we just feel like panic and shame and depression and everything else filled around that one specific thought, and it's just one of those things. Like, oblivion is the cost of day. My choices have held me back, only at the cost of a martyr, because I am no stranger to pain, as in like obviously, like, that's how a lot of us feel, you know, when we look back on the what if we went better in school, what if we did better with this, what if we did better with this, what if we had a better job, what if we did better with this thing, would our lives be better, would anything else have changed? Like, those kind of things which can drive a person literally insane. And one of those things is just like, it's so bad to have that go through your mind, because like so many people experience it. I've experienced it personally, and I know so many other people have too, and it's horrible, but it's the human condition that we live in a world of what ifs, like, especially inside our own heads. Our heads are filled with guilt trips, and over guilt trips, over like depression, over everything else. It's just, you kind of have to work through that. You have to find outlets to get that out. For me, it's having a wonderful girlfriend, it's the gym, it's having a wonderful YouTube channel and stream to literally just like put my thoughts out there for people to listen to, and for me to chat to on stream and on videos and that type of shit. Those are my outlets, and I'm thankful to have them. A lot of people don't, and it's unfortunate, and people need to kind of figure out their mental struggles and get help when they need to. Honestly, like, it's one of those things, isn't it? But still, let's keep going.
Cutting out my hands at the cost of my accordion. Please don't take it from me. The habit's over, it's over, and I can't stop myself from spinning so hard. Suffocate while I'm counting down my final days, wishing on every side that you would leave me be. I'll not say a curse my name. I can't wait for the day that you are set free, and the coffin is closed. Another never-ending story here, I suppose. Taking up my mess on the one I despise.
That's such a sick, like, clean. It's almost a clean. It's not quite clean, but
Stay still, exist.
ooh, man, that's a drop and a half at a. Fuck, man, that was amazing. Honestly, like, even though it wasn't like all like proper heavy deathcore vocals, it was kind of like that mid, but it was awesome. Like, message speaking, like literally just from the literal message of the song was enough for everything, man. But still, we're just gonna keep like this bit specifically, you know, this line right here, like it literally, like, I can, like, it's speaking to me literally, you know what I mean? Like, one of those things, cutting out my eyes at the cost of my own cornea. Like, that's just a straight fucking awesome way of saying that. Please don't take it from me. It happens over and over, and I can't stop myself from spinning so I like if you, like, I know, like, I'm just kind of going very much on myself personally, but like Like, have you ever had those times when you've gone from thought to thought to thought to thought, and you spin and spin and spin and spin, and you just basically go from bad to bad to bad to bad to bad, and trying to find a way to put some good in there. And when you get that good, you can stop yourself from spinning, but a lot of the time you can't stop it. A lot of the time you do just spin and spin and just drive yourself insane, which is fucked up, but it's just what happens. Like, so I suffocate when I'm counting down my thunder. So the first bit now makes sense. Like, the suffocating is like suffocating within your mental health, within your depression, within everything, wishing that this would leave you be, that these thoughts, these horrible things going through my mind or their mind would go away. Like, all of those things, like waiting for the day that I can recover, watching the world as they kill one another. I'm venting my pain, not a psychoanalysis. I fear the day that I cease to exist. Like, a lot of people say they don't, but honestly, like, I would say 95% of people fear the day they would cease to exist. They fear their own deaths because, like, from my personal experience, like, have you ever tried to think about it and you just get massive shivers run down your spine and, like, you feel scared? Like, that's a natural instinct. Like, that's the natural instinct to fear it. And it's just one of those things, like, overwhelming power will destroy us all. You'll be begging to take your own life, as in the overwhelming power is depression. But it's also the world around them. It's the world scaring them. Especially nowadays, man. Just think of what just happened with Russia and the Ukraine. Think of all of that shit, like, imagine what that's going to do to some people's mental health, like, when they see the world going into World War III almost, like, it's going to, like catapult or skyrocket everything up to that level, you know what I mean? Like, to that kind of crazy ass shit, but regardless, such a sick song, such a great message. Like, honestly, mental health is it needs to be spoken about so much more than it currently is, and it's one of those things. It's awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, evening, or night, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.